Joining us now for more is Dan Dolev, senior analyst covering the fintech and payments space at Mizuho. Big day here. One thing I'm trying to wrap my head around, and I think investors maybe too, is what you see as the total addressable market for agentic commerce, and what's the upside for PayPal to play into this? The stock is, I think I saw it was up as high as 15%. Now it's come down a little bit. Do you think that the move currently is an overshoot, or do you think that's a logical move?
Yeah, it's a great question. Actually, let's parse it into two. So the TAM is basically all of e-commerce, but we've seen some research that you could get like a 20% bump in e-commerce consumption because of agentic AI. So this is huge news for e-commerce overall, right? We're talking about trillions of dollars, and it's amazing news for PayPal because they're part of that group. Like you said, Shopify, Affirm, we've written about this. They haven't gotten the bump yet. So if anyone's looking for what to do, Affirm's next in line, right? For that, let's call it the OpenAI magic touch. The reason the stock is not up, which is kind of your second question, the reason it's sort of faded a little bit, people are looking at the branded checkout button. It hasn't accelerated. We think it will. So there's reasons why it didn't stay at 15%, but that's sort of the opportunity in our view.
I mean, also, is there exclusivity that PayPal has with OpenAI, or is it going to be something where you see, you can pay with credit card, you can pay with your debit card, with, obviously Venmo and PayPal, other buy now, pay later services? I mean, is this something that PayPal will exclusively benefit from, or will we see choice as consumers?
Absolutely choice, but you want to be there, right? So not being there was the fear. So the fact is PayPal is there, and it's there as one of the first, few adopters of it. It's great news. Same goes for like Affirm, Shopify, right? So being there is important, and everyone, like people that have written PayPal off or didn't take that into account, we didn't. We're very bullish, and so the fact that they chose PayPal as a partner tells you a lot about PayPal's durability.
Yeah. And I mean, this is one of many tie-ups that PayPal has made in the AI world as well, including deals with Google and Perplexity. How do you see PayPal's role in this environment? And does the economics change as it pertains to agentic commerce versus e-commerce that we've seen for the last few decades or so?
The balance of power changes, right? So the consumer is you're basically, the app is basically telling you what to do, right? So the balance of power is changing, but I think it's actually great news for PayPal because there's only one global e-commerce network, and that's PayPal, and that's what people are forgetting. So PayPal being part of this agentic commerce revolution just takes like everything that OpenAI is doing and puts it on a global basis. So I think it's great news for, it's just as good news for OpenAI as it is for PayPal. So I think PayPal is going to play a huge role in, shopping, which people didn't take into account like a week ago.
Yeah, and clearly they have the benefit of network externalities and this benefit of trust. They've been doing this for a very long time. Do you see major competitors to PayPal in this space? I mean, how permanent or how enduring is their prominence as we kind of read this tie-up?
So PayPal is a two-sided network. I think there's always competitors, right? You basically have the card networks, which are doing great, right? You have companies like, Affirm, et cetera, or even Klarna. But PayPal is a two-sided network, right? It's got 30-something million merchants, like almost 400 million consumers. That's what creates, a two-sided network is like the best thing ever since sliced bread, right? Right? Because there's moat embedded in that. So yes, there is competition, but we think that PayPal's sort of that two-sided network is going to create a lot more sort of benefits down the road than people think.
Yeah, not something you can really build overnight. Although we've seen a lot built with the AI ecosystem in the past few years. Dan, really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Leslie.